The easiest way to find wholesaling deals for free. Guys, if you have no money right now and you want to go get wholesaling deals, this is going to be the ultimate guide, the ultimate tutorial for you. Most wholesalers, and I'll be completely frank with you, don't have any money to get started and they don't know what to do. And the average wholesaling guru, the solution is to pay $4,000 to go buy my course to learn how to wholesale for free. I see this all the time. But honestly, there are about 5 proven ways to find wholesaling deals when you have no money. You're broke, you're getting started in wholesaling right now, and you just want to get wholesaling deals, right? There's around 5 proven ways in wholesaling real estate to get deals. Now, there's obviously more, but what's the title of this video, right? The easiest way. Because like, guys, I would love for you to go out here and cold call 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. Like that's probably the best way. But let's talk about the easiest ways, right? We're not here for you to go out here and work all these crazy hours and work, oh my gosh, all this time. I'm just here to show you easy ways to get your first wholesaling deal and just to get wholesaling real estate deals for free. This is going to be simple, easy. Most people are going to charge you, heck, probably $4,000 for like a program to go do this. But what I'm going to do is just unveil the entire wholesaling real estate game for free. You know, that's what I do time in and time out on this YouTube channel. I show the game for free and I show exactly how you can get rich wholesaling real estate with no money at all. But before I break it down, guys, you already know what's up. We got to cue the intro, get you guys excited about wholesaling real estate. And I'm going to show you how you can get your next deal. Heck, probably for some of y'all, your first wholesaling deal from this video. This is going to be the catalyst that's going to change your life, your financial freedom, and actually help you get rich in wholesaling. So guys, I'm here to change your life. I'm here to get you rich. I'm not here to take your money. I want to do JV deals with you. Obviously, that's what I like doing. You know, we make a good amount of money JVing. I ain't gonna lie. I make a lot of money JVing with you guys. So, you know, FYI for everyone watching this. So what you understand is who's this Zach guy? Why is he teaching me wholesaling? A lot of people are brand new and I get it, right? My name is Zach Ginn. I've done over 2,000 wholesaling deals. I'm 24 years old. Yes, just turned 24. And basically for the past 7 years, I have only done wholesaling real estate. That's basically been my life. And throughout those 7 years, over 2,000 wholesaling deals. What I do on this channel is I teach people how to wholesale real estate. And basically when I started out, nobody taught it for free. And so I was pretty much the only YouTube channel that started out to teach wholesaling for free. I was easily a millionaire by the time I created this channel. So talk the talk, walk the walk. And basically the point of me giving out free information is I want to be the person that gives you guys the free info. So everyone knows my dad basically taught me wholesaling real estate for free. It was super unfair, an unfair advantage. And what I decided was because I had that unfair advantage, I didn't have to spend 10, 12, 13 grand to learn wholesaling. I want to be your dad. I don't know if that's a weird thing to say, but like my dad taught me for free. It was unfair. He had all the knowledge and like he just gave it all away. What I want to do is be your dad, where I'm going to be the person that gives you the unfair advantage to the people. And to this day, still the only person that has a free wholesaling course that is complete A to Z, the only person that shares the real wholesaling game, and the only person that'll talk to you legitimately without trying to sell you at the end of it of like this crazy mastermind or something nuts. I just want to give you a wholesaling game for free. I make most of my money in wholesaling real estate from actually wholesaling. I make other types, you know, rentals, flips, things like that. But the majority of what I do is wholesaling real estate. And a big portion of the money I make now is from JV deals with you guys because millions and millions of dollars. So that's pretty cool. So that's why I'm doing it. No ulterior motives here, just trying to help you learn wholesaling real estate. So got that out of the way. Let's talk about wholesaling real estate when you're broke. You got no money. A lot of people, they don't know what to do. They feel lost. Every guru, you probably got an ad before this video trying to sell you some crazy, stupid course. I get it. What I'm going to do today is show you the 5 proven methods to get wholesaling deals that are easy, that really cost no money at all. And so let's just cut the fluff. Let's get straight into it. So the easiest way to find wholesaling deals for free. Now, let me tell you number one. This is one you might have heard before. You might have not. Let's just break this down, right? Number one, free leads from Zillow. Zillow.com, super underrated. Nobody ever talks about it. I just don't understand why. Zillow has your next wholesaling deal. If you want to make just, let's say 7 grand, just a quick 7K, Zillow's where it's at. You know, I had one person come up to me the other day and they're like, oh, Zach, how do I get my first wholesaling deal, right? It's becoming a lot more common now. It's weird, but I'm trying to get used to it. And it's like, how do I get my first deal? I'm like, Zillow. I like that. That's the point of making this video. I was like, I remember that kid. I'm like, Zillow, just go to Zillow, just call the Fizbos. And they're like, what do you mean? What? My guru said, but I don't care what your stupid broke guru wholesaler, a wholesaling coach, whatever guy says. Go to Zillow. 7 grand this month from Zillow. Easy. What basically is this, right? So all you have to basically do is just go to Zillow, go to for sale by owners, and just make lowball offers to them. Now, there are specific things in there to make it easier. And so I would probably take the average person who called all the FSBOs on Zillow, like probably 100 hours to get like one decent deal. But really, if you use my filters, it'll probably take you 50 hours to do. So it'll make half the time even easier. And what is this, right? Well, basically it is the Zillow for sale by owner list. And you go through all the Zillows, the forums, things like that. Zillow's got all your cash buyers too. FYI, if you go to Wholesaling.com, I teach you guys all this stuff no guru ever wants to talk about. But the Zillow for sale by owner list has everything. And you have to do it the right way. A lot of people don't do it the right way. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about exactly the right ones. And so you see Zillow for sale by owners. A lot of these are not good deals. A lot of them are deals. And the way I do it is, you guys see me, a lot of these chats I do and a lot of these live streams, I'll just go to Zillow. Frankly, I started doing this 2 years ago. I'm sick of people saying, I'm broke, I don't know what to do. It's easy for you, man. You spend all this money in marketing. I said, screw you. 2 years ago, I clicked the live stream button. I showed time.gov. I said, let's call FSBO. And ever since then, I lock up deals. I show you I'm making $10,000, $15,000 deals right there. Like I'm making the cash. I'm showing you live. And one of the comments can see me. I close sellers easy on Zillow for sale because I got the skills, right? But the one thing is they're on there. And the one thing, I don't know, this is not like an ego thing, but like I will just pull up on someone's market. And I love doing this. I pull up on someone's market and I will close a deal. They'll come to me. They'll go in the chat and say, it's so hard in my market. Where? Like I get that all the time. And so, okay, let me pull up in your market. I go to Zillow, go to for sale by owners. I use my filters. I'm going to show you right here. And then I just lock up a deal for like $80K under the listing price. And then, cash buyer want to buy it, probably $10,000. And I just pull up and I show them. And then I have my team deal with it. And then we close the deal. And guess what? I made 10 grand. You cried about it because you were too much of a baby not to do it. And I just made a quick 10 grand in your face to show you that you're being a baby. You just got to go on Zillow and do it. The thing is, the listing's there. Any Joe Schmo can go call that person, but they didn't because they thought it was too much work or it's too saturated. I don't care. There's cash there for you guys to take it. These listings are there right now, guys. In your market, there's Zillow for sale owners that can probably be a quick deal. These are not massive deals. These are not $50,000, $70,000, $80,000 deals. These are like 5, 10K, but we just got to get our first deal, get some cash coming in, and they work really well. So the average person goes to Zillow. They struggle with it because the guru doesn't want you to know it. I'm not going to hold guru anti-fest today, but like these gurus will tell you, just go to Zillow for sale by owners and do it. They've never done a Zillow for sale by owner deal. My biggest, and I will be completely transparent with you, my biggest Zillow for sale by owner deal was $55,000. I have it on my HUDs. I have the vlog. It's in freewholesaling.com. I share the entire thing. It was a Zillow for sale by owner. I did it when I was 20 years. I was about 3 years ago. I made 55 grand on one Zillow for sale by owner deal. And it was amazing. I have the whole breakdown. It's even on YouTube still. It's in freewholesaling.com because I make everyone watch it because I'm like, let me just show you the power of Zillow. And it was insane. 55 grand, one Zillow for sale by owner deal. And the truth is these deals are everywhere. You just got to do them. So you got to go there and do it. So what am I looking for? But the gurus don't do it. I don't know if there's any gurus that have done a Zillow for sale by owner deal. I'm just being honest. I don't think there's one that's locked up a deal on Zillow in the past like 2 years. That is off market. I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. Probably haven't heard of them, or her. But I'm just saying they don't do it, so they don't teach it. But this is stuff that we do because I do $55,000 Zillow for sale by owner deals all the stinking time. We live stream it and I show you how to do it. I'm the only person on YouTube doing this. It's just sad. Sad I have to go flex on these gurus, but whatever. Zillow for sale by owner list. Do it. So what do we look for on the Zillow for sale by owners? Because apparently I'm the only one that knows what I'm doing here. There's other wholesalers that do them, but not the gurus. So what is it? We're looking for tired lists. This is super important. If you have to write this down, focus on it. This is super, super, super important, guys. Okay. You need to go out here and just go after the tired listings on Zillow. What's a tired listing? If I just list my property on Zillow, I'm a seller, right? I just listed it. I probably have it 50 grand above what the thing's worth. I probably have it stupid high ARV and all these ridiculous things, right? I think my house is worth $1 million. Now, life humbles you, and the free market in real estate does humble people very well. That's why I love it so much. It will definitely humble you quicker than ever. But the tired listings on Zillow. So if you think your house is worth $1 million, give it 100 days. When no one's willing to pay your stupid high price, you're going to figure out that, oh, shoot, I better start bringing the price down. Then they get nervous and it just keeps going more down and down and down. They keep price cutting and price cutting and price cutting and price cutting and price cut, boop, 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 right? And the price keeps cutting. And after 100 days, the realtor stopped calling, the wholesaler stopped calling, and they just have a property rotted, and maybe they got to get rid of it now because of a cash situation. Things get a little desperate. Things get a little rough. And this is when we can strike for wholesaling. This is when I actually get good wholesaling deals, when they're over this. So what's my rule? My rules for Zillow for sale by owners. Number one, make sure the listing is over 100 days old. I don't like touching them if they're under 100 days. They need to rot. It's like a fine wine or an aged cheddar or something like that. I don't know. It's got to be like an aged thing, right? They have to be over 100 days old. Super important here, guys. If they're not over 100 days old, they're most likely not a motivated seller. So most wholesalers, they will try to get a deal locked up, or they'll go through the FSBOs and it'll be, okay, I called all the 100-day deals. I guess I got to go to the new ones. No. Only 100. After 100, just go after the other type of wholesaling lists out there. There's plenty lists in the sea for you, okay? But a lot of wholesalers, they will do like under 100 days, do over 100 days on the list. Now, if you want to really like see what I do, I have these posted on freewholesaling.com, but just look at any of the live streams on this channel. I have a lot of cold calls. You can actually see me do it live and things like that. I'm just telling you, it works really well, right? Next here, houses under the median home price. So they need to be these two things. Number one, make sure it's over 100 days old. And number two, make sure that the property listed is under the median home price. What does that mean? We want to make sure that if the median home price is $400,000 for the market, we want to make sure we're not dealing with houses that are above that 400 grand. They got to be at the median home price or below. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. If it's a crazy multifamily or something like that, right? Or it's like maybe it's at 650, but it's really beat up and the ARB is like $1 million. Sure, you can do that, right? Land, I guess so. But roughly, you want to stick to that. Like, you don't want to be dealing with houses at 500, 600, 700K when the median home price is 400. You want to stick to that median home price or below, because that's where most of your cash buyers won. That's where most of the profits are from flipping and wholesaling and getting good contract prices and a good amount of deals. So you want to make sure that your houses are under the median home price and they're 100 days old. If you have these two, then you have a better chance of getting wholesaling deals. I'm telling you, yeah, Zillow has all the listings, but you want to find the right listing. Same thing with wholesaling on the MLS. You got to find the right ones. And I'm telling you, most people, they'll charge you a lot of money for this stuff. I give it for free. And so what we want to do here is, when we find these Zillow for sale by owners, we want to offer, and this is my rule. I do not waver from this. This is my rule because I want you guys to do well. And the people that do well always follow this. Just offer 70% of the listing price or lower. That is your minimum. Okay, minimum. You are not offering above 70% of the listing price. Let me repeat myself. You have to offer 70% or lower. You have to offer below 70% of the listing price. Very, very, very important. If you are not offering below 70% of the listing price, you're going to go to your cash buyer, and your cash buyer is going to be like, this thing's listed for 100 and you bring it to me for 80. I could get 80. That's nothing. And then they're not going to want to buy your deal. And you got to remember, in wholesaling, when you bring bad deals to buyers, you are the boy that cries wolf. After 5 or 6 deals, you have been labeled the guy that brings terrible, crappy deals. And you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be the guy that always brings crappy, bad wholesaling deals. You want to be the guy that brings really good wholesaling deals to the buyer. And so you have to be below that 70% of the listing price, or that's your MAO. So if the thing's listed for 100, you want to offer 50, 55, 60 off the bat, $1,000. If you are not, you are losing out. Let me repeat myself. You are losing out because you're going to get deals that are way too high. You're not going to get any good wholesaling deals. You want to make some money. And so it's pretty simple, but now I'm getting the questions, right? Oh, but you know, what do I say? How do I offer? I get all these questions, right? And as a beginner, you're watching this, maybe this is the first YouTube video you've ever watched from me, right? You'd be like, Zach, okay, whoa, right? Like, what do I say to the seller? What do I even say to do a lowball offer? What they're going to curse at me? What do I like? Bro, I got you covered. Come on. I got you, fam, right? I promised you, I'm going to teach you how to wholesale for free. No money at all. So how do you do it? Let me show you straight up really quick. Really important. Number one, we're going to talk to the seller. We're going to make it really simple. We're just going to talk to them about the house. Hey, Mr. Seller, this is a great opening line. Oh, this is the one I always use if you ever watch my stuff. You know, I see this house is listed for over 100 days. I see the pictures here. Has the property changed at all from then to now? Oh, okay. Well, can you tell me about, and then we just talk, right? And then you just do your regular talking, you know. One thing, and this is for wholesaling in general, for acquisitions or talking to sellers, but you want to focus on the 80-20 rule. This is a rule I give to all my acquisitions. All my acquisitions managers. Make sure when you're talking to a motivated seller that 80% of the conversation is them talking and 20% is you talking. You really want to build that rapport. We got to understand is when somebody else talks, they feel like, and you actually like listen, active listening there, they actually care. They're like, wow, this person actually cares about me. And rapport is built from listening too. I'm not going to whole sales thing today, but like rapport is built from listening. And so it's actually very important we go out here and listen to the seller. And so the logical question is like, what do I say for that 20%? What do I say? You ask questions for that 20%. If you ask questions for 20%, they will talk 80% of the time. Kind of a hack, but it works really well. And that's why I never struggle talking to sellers. Rick is like insane at it. Like, you think I'm good? Rick is like, we had a live stream where he did Zillow for seminars. We called with him. You guys see how smooth he is. He is like smooth. Like, it's like butter. Oh my gosh. I'm good with it. But like, he's like, right. It's just funny. But man, I got to get him some live calls again. Cause you listen to Rick live cold call sellers. It's my goodness. Like, you think I'm good. Like, it's just, it's crazy. But yeah, you just got to do that 80-20, right? And the way we wholesale is different. Like, our approach is very different the way that we talk to sellers, but we both get the same prices. It's just different approaches, right? But I can tell you 80-20 rule. Now, how do you flow the conversation with the Zillow for seminars, right? It's pretty simple. This is the one I always use, but like, I always flow it with MCTP. And you might be new. You might be like, what's MCTP and all these things? MCTP basically stands for motivation, condition, time frame, price. And so when I talk to a motivated seller, I just want to ask them those 4 questions and those 4 things to really see if it's going to be a good wholesaling deal or not. M, motivation. Hey, Mr. Seller, why are you looking to sell the property, right? C, condition. Can you tell me a little bit about the house? How's the roof? Any updating in the kitchen, flooring, AC, any repairs, things like that. Time frame is, when are they looking to sell the property? You're looking to sell the house within 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And then P is price. What price are you looking to sell? What's a ballpark range you're looking to get rid of the property for, right? Very, very important you ask those questions. And then really, if you want to build more rapport and actually like just build a connection with them, I always do Ford. That's always the acronym that I always look to just to ask questions. So what's Ford? Ford stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dream. And so when you're talking to a seller, you want to talk F, family. Hey, does your family live here? Are they from the area, right? O, occupation. Oh, what do you do for work? Is it in the area? R, recreation, what they like to do for fun. Oh, I see there's a lake back there. You like fishing. I love fishing. Try to build a connection, right? And D is dreams, where they want to be in the future, what they're going to do is selling the house, things like that, right? And it's really important you do that to build that rapport and talking to the sellers. The better rapport, the better connection you have with the seller, the more likely they are to actually accept your offer. Now, I'm going to use an example. I know it's going to go over everyone's heads, but this is the best one I can honestly say is, if anyone here has ever played Super Smash Bros., all my friends are making me play this. I haven't played Super Smash Bros. Since I was like 12. And for the past like 2 months, I've been like, we all hang out and like they all play it. So like I've been practicing, and it's very, very similar to wholesaling. Once the meter goes up, the chance that you can just like throw them off the ledge. I know I'm throwing everyone off. It's better. So what it basically means is when you take more damage, you're more likely to go beat them up or knock them out. So like, it's like boxing. If I punch you hard and I rock you like 4 times and you come back up, you've been rocked so many times, it's more likely for me to knock you out after you've been rocked a bunch of times in the face. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Same exact thing. Sellers. I'm not a good analogy, but like the more rapport you build, the better chance of you getting that knockout price. So that's the best example. Hopefully some people like Super Smash, they understand the analogy, but like I'm telling you, the more rapport you build, the better chance you get of getting a really good price. So that's why you want to build this from rapport. Now, the last part of Zillow, and then we're going to go the other 5 strategies, right? How do I get that low ball offer? And this is wholesaling in general for everyone, but it's like, you know me and Rick, right? We tell you get low prices because we're the only people on YouTube telling you like, it's possible. Go make 40, 50 grand on a wholesaling deal. Go do it. I know gurus say, I'm going to make 10 grand. We ain't doing this just to make 10 G's. We're doing this to make 40, 50, $60,000 on wholesaling deals, right? We're here to actually make some big moolah. And I show you, I make the big moolah, right? We make really big deals. And the point is, nobody's doing 6-figure wholesaling deals like me and Rick. Like, we're doing them. It's insane. And the one reason why we do that is we do really low offers. And why do I make low offers? Because it makes me more money. And why do I make low offers when my competition does it? It's only one thing. I'm not scared. I'm not a little baby. I will lowball all day because I have this special hack. I have this super special secret lowball offer script that when I say it, and I'm not trying to like, I'm giving it to everyone right now. Like, I'm in the next minute or two, I'm going to break it down. I'm literally going to tell you what it is. So don't get like, oh my gosh, he's selling me. I'm going to tell you what it is, but I gotta lay the foundation here. I'm going to give you my proven script I use in my company. Literally, you're going to copy what we use. That when I give a lowball offer, it is guaranteed the seller, even if they're super offended, they will not kick me out of the house, and I can still negotiate after that. And I reveal their lowest price, or if they'll even go with a low ball, right? This method is called the good cop, bad cop approach, where it's basically like playing tag. Have you ever played tag, especially as annoying in like elementary school, where the kid said he's about to tag, he says pause, and like he just runs off and then he unpauses? I hated those kids. But like, it's what you can do in wholesaling. You say what's your low ball price, and then pause, or you can go back in like a game, right? It's the same thing. And so what I mean by that is you can give a super offensive low ball price, and if they say no, you can just kind of like go back to save game, or just like pause and just reverse, go back in time. Like, don't you wish you can go back in time, like do something, be like, did that work or not? And then just go back in time if it didn't, right? Basically what that means is if you use the good cop, bad cop approach, that's the only approach I like using. Now, Rick does other approaches, right? But I love the good cop, bad cop approach. The reason why the good cop, bad cop approach works so stinking well is because you can give low ball offers, and if the seller doesn't like it, you just go back and you can just renegotiate. What do I mean by that? Well, let's just give you an example. I'm a very visual learner. I like seeing through examples. So that's what I'm going to tell you. If your house is listed for, let's say, $100,000, okay, I'm going to offer you 55 grand for your house. Most people think that's stupid. Most people think that's nuts. Most people are like, oh my Lord. And most sellers, if you offer them 55 on a house like that, they're going to say, screw you. I'm not looking to, I don't want no lowball offer. I don't even want to deal with you. And they just hang up. And you lose the deal. And you cry about it and tell me wholesaling is rigged and it's hard. It's tough because you're not doing the stuff we teach in freewholesaling.com. Freewholesaling.com, a free course. Literally, the word free, the word wholesaling.com, free course. Okay, so good cop, bad cop. Let's use this example. The average wholesaler, they say, will you take 55 grand for your house? Just understand, that's what most wholesalers say. Will you take? Are we asking for a handout here? No, we're going to be assertive. And so basically my script is, right? Hey, I was talking to Rick about the property here, and, he told me based on everything, he looked at what it's worth. He looked at the repairs that has to be done on it in the neighborhood. And he told me he wanted to buy the house for $55,000. You see how I made that like awkward pause? And I made it awkward because I just gave an offer on Rick's behalf, not on my behalf. And I did an awkward pause, and I wanted to see what the other seller has to say. And their reaction is going to be a mix. I've seen it go every way where, oh my gosh, no, I can never do that. Screw you. Get out of here, or hang up, to, that's a little low, to, yeah, I'll take 55 grand. And the cool part about good cop, bad cop is like, hey, and if this is angry at me, I always go, hey, whoa, hey, that's Rick. He's crazy. He always wants to buy things super, super low. He's nuts, right? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm on the phone, not him. He's always the low guy, right? That's when I was just letting you know what he was saying. I was just trying to be transparent with you. Oh, okay. I'm glad that's not the real price. Yeah, no. So you save the deal. If it says it's a little low, that's what he's at. What can you do? Or if he says, yes, you do 55. Well, that's Rick. He always likes buying really, really high. I can always change it up and then just go back from there. The good cop, bad cop is undefeated in wholesaling real estate. Only person on YouTube ever do it. And because it works, I get rich off of it, right? It's called the good cop, bad cop because you have a bad cop who is the person you blame. When you always want to blame somebody bad, I know this is a unethical life hack, but you always want to blame something bad, blame it on someone that's not there. And so if you're like a politician, blame it on the politician that's not in the room with you, or blame it on another group or another person that's like not in the area, right? And it's like, oh, we can be mad. Oh, I guess can't confront this person, right? Good cop, bad cop. Blame it on the bad cop who's conveniently not there, and you're always the good guy. And you got their back. You're buddies with them, right? I use that for all my closing. And when people ask me, it's like, Zach, how do you go out here and get 120? I've done $120,000 reductions live on Zillow in front of you guys for live stream. How do I do that? It's all about good cop, bad cop. That is all what it is. And it worked. Not a lot of people understand it. It stinking works, but most people aren't willing to do it. And so that is how you do the Zillow for sale. I know I'm ranting on there for a little bit there. But really, I feel like it's really important for me to break that down step by step for you guys to do it. Now, you guys stay consistent with it. If you're not consistent with that method, it'll not do well. So we got 4 other methods to do. All right. And they're a lot quicker than this, right? I just wanted to really show you how to do it because I really want everyone who's a beginner to do this, because if you are a beginner right now, the benefit of course, you're going to get wholesaling deals by doing this, but you're also going to gain your skills talking to sellers. Not a lot of people talk about this. There is a skill set when it comes to talking to sellers, not being nervous, learning your pronunciation, learning how to time your words, learning how to just have a conversation, remove the filler words, and actually just talk really smoothly with a seller. That all comes from experience and practice. Just start going on Zillow, start calling sellers and start doing some wholesaling deals. It's really important. If you don't do it, you're not going to do well with this. So it's very important you guys do that. So let's talk about the other method. Now, here's another just really simple method, honestly, but it works really stinking well. Government lists and cyberbackgroundchecks.com. I don't know better to do it right now. If you're broke right now, government lists and cyber background check, that is it. Now, one method I did. So on Sunday on the Zach Ginn YouTube channel, right? I did a live stream. It was really risky. It was a very risky live stream. I knew it was risky. So I was like, only the people live are probably going to see this. But I made it for freewholesaling.com. So I knew it was probably going to get taken down. But YouTube has privacy policies. You can't show people's phone numbers and stuff. And so I kind of skirted the rules a little. You know, I'm a bad boy. You know, I'm a bad boy. But I just went live. And I just pulled government. I'm like, tell me what market you want me to pull. I started pulling leads. I shared the entire screen. I show you the probates. I show you I show you where to get code violations. I show you tax delinquencies, liens, all that stuff. I went to cyber background checks. I got their phone number and I just text these people and cold called. YouTube obviously took the video down right when the video was over. And I didn't get any strikes or anything bad against me, right? They just gave me a warning. And so I did that video and unfortunately got taken down. And so what we're doing is by tonight, I had my editors, they're blurring everything out and they're going to re-upload it on the Zach Ginn channel tomorrow, the blurred version. And the uncensored, unblurred version, I'm uploading on my private server. I have a private server. It's in freewholesaling.com because YouTube has been censoring me like crazy lately because they're trying to stop me from showing you like how to wholesale for free. I feel like the gurus kind of control it, but that's a joke. I don't think they are. But I basically had to create my own server. And I had to pay tens of thousands of dollars a month for this server because I have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people watching hours and terabytes of streaming. And it's very expensive to host servers. And I'm spending 6 figures plus a year just having the site up. It's insane. But I mean, the amount of JV deals I'm getting, it's fine. But I'm spending 6 figures, FYI, for everyone to have this free course for you guys. It's insane how expensive. No one else in the wholesaling game is willing to do this except for me. That's how much I like flexing on gurus. But freewholesaling.com, I have my private server. Every single time you sign up, I have to spend probably a lot of money to keep the server up and things like that. But we're uploading it on the private server in freewholesaling.com tonight, the uncensored version of me doing it. So just FYI for everyone before we break this down, this method number 2, I was like an hour and a half or like almost 2 hours. We cut it down, we chopped it up. Basically of me just going on the internet, finding leads, getting their phone number, texting them and cold calling them and just showing how to do it, right? So this whole method, I actually did a full tutorial. It's going to be released tonight, freewholesaling.com. But basically that's my method. Number 2, government list. So you pull government lists, code violations, water shutoffs, tax liens, tax delinquencies, probate, arrest records. Like these lists can go on and on and on forever. You get from the government and you can use a website. This is a brand new website for the people on the channel. This website's been there for a while, but we've really had to really test it out and things like that. Cyberbackgroundchecks.com. It is about 2 to 3 times way more powerful than truepeoplesearch.com. It has everyone's information. It actually had my personal cell phone, had my personal address, all these things that I hid everywhere really well. And I got my data off of it. I show you guys in there how to remove your information off that website. But they're really sneaky. They're really good. And so this combo, if you're broke, fastest way to get wholesaling deals. That guaranteed. So government lists and cyber background checks, posting it tonight. I'm really excited for that. And the censored version is going to be on YouTube tomorrow on the Zach Ginn channel. Everyone's going to be, oh, it's blurred. It's the only thing I got. But it was really valuable. You see me just sitting down doing the grind of wholesaling that nobody else on YouTube does anymore. And we have, because it's all censored, I have to edit. We had our editors work on it all day. But so I pull government lists and do cyberbackgroundchecks.com. Usually go to the clerk of the court to get this information. Sometimes I have to call the code enforcement department. I have to go to the property appraiser for the tax delinquency list and things like that. It's a good one to pull government lists. You can also use AI to pull government lists. I feel like do I get a commission off of this? If you go to freewholesaling.com, I show you how to use AI to pull lists too. You can do it too for free using Bard AI and ChatGPT. FYI, I feel like I'm trying to sell you guys on this free course. I will lose money if I get everyone on this live stream right now signs up for freewholesaling.com. It will probably cost me, I'm guessing, a G. Like I'll probably lose $1,000 if everyone signs up today. Just the server costs with editors. It will cost me $1,000 if everyone right here just went there for free. I will lose money, but I'll probably get a $12,000 JV deal from it too. So like I am upset, but go through the course. Subscribe to this channel too if you want to support what I do. It really does help. I'm in a fight with these gurus. I'm fighting for my life here to destroy the wholesaling gurus. Again, me and Rick are the only person actually giving the entire wholesaling game for free. It's very sad, but we're the only flickering light in the darkness in the wholesaling industry right now. And so if you want to support it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like it. But government lists and cyber background checks. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people watching this are kind of rolling their eyes. They're like, I know Zach keeps telling me to do it, but I don't really want to do it. Do it. Go to freelancing.com. It's all broken down there. It's great. Now, number 3, this is a government list, but I do want to give it its own special method here because of how easy it is to get this list. You can just go to the clerk of the court, go to the list pendants, notice the default section. And in freelancing.com, I actually have another private server and I call it how to pull the 2 Ps, probates and pre-foreclosures. And I just sat down for I think 2 hours. I just pulled pre-foreclosures and probates. It was really boring. I'm behind my computer working and you just go behind my shoulder and just watch me do it, right? But pre-foreclosures are really easy to pull. They need to sell the house within 30, 60, 90 days. And I'm really trying to make a push to get people to do pre-foreclosures. Last week, I did a whole tutorial on pre-foreclosures and I released it. People loved it, right? And I'm recording a bunch of videos for it. Pre-foreclosures are amazing. Most wholesalers are neglecting them. There's a decent amount, some markets that go hard on them, but I feel like they don't consistently pull it and do it every single day. They'll do one push for a month and stop. Pre-foreclosures, there's a lot of unmotivated sellers. There's a lot of not good wholesaling deals out there, but there's also a ton of really good wholesaling deals here. So pre-foreclosures is definitely a very, very underrated platform it's an underrated list to get wholesaling deals. So pre-foreclosures are great. These are people basically behind their mortgage payments. They're not paying their mortgage. A lot of wholesaling deals there, guys. You got to be going after it. Pre-foreclosures are amazing. So you can either cold call them, you can text them, you can reverse track for dollars, but that's not free technically. You can do it like the government list, right? You can call, text, whatever one you want to do. People understand this. You can grab your phone. You can actually text motivated sellers for free. Just FYI, it's insane. You can text motivated sellers for free. I teach that in freelancing.com too. Cold call for free. Sell a for-sale bonus for free. There's a lot you can do, but pre-foreclosures are extremely underrated. Now, number 4, it's one that makes me a lot of money. This is the one that I like doing a lot because I'm really good at what I do. And it helps me just add more wholesaling deals to my bottom line. This is co-wholesaling or JVing. Not a lot of people understand this. And every single time, FYI, before I even said this, a lot of people, they're like crying about it. But there's so much money you can make in the live stream right now, right there. And actually below in the live stream. If you let people know, hey, my name is Zach. If you have cash buyers right now, hey, my name is Zach. I have about 5 or 6 really hungry cash buyers in St. Paul, Minnesota. And you post that 2 or 3 times every single live stream I have on all my channels. And on all my videos, you could probably make 40, 50K. St. Paul's not a big market, right? If you're like Dallas, Houston, or Inland Empire, some of those Atlanta, where there's a lot of wholesalers, you could probably make 6 figures doing that. Just posting comments on my YouTube videos. Hey, my name is Zach. I am in this market and I got a lot of buyers. If you want a JV, here's my email. It's really underrated and no one likes talking about it. No one has any, it's crazy to think about it. It's true. If you just did that, you can make 50 to 100K this year. Just doing that. It's insane. It's stupid. Because if you have good buyers and you have new wholesalers send you these wholesaling deals, you just bring your buyer, hey, this is a good deal or not? Oh, okay, bring boom, boom, JV agreement, 50-50, boom, done. Right? The bad part here is most wholesalers don't want to do this. They're scared. Or they just don't want to go post on it. It's ridiculous. Just let people know who you are. Let people know if you have wholesaling deals. You got to do it. So for example, but we have to let you know, we get people in the comments Trevor says, if anyone needs anything in Minnesota, I'm out here. Well, Trevor, do you have buyer? What can you provide? That you got to let people know in the comments, what can you provide? Do you have buyers? Are you a boots on the ground type person? What are you going to do? Right. And one thing I'd let you know is if you don't have buyers, and you should not be JVing with people, you really should not do what you have to say. Right. And so that's why I don't JV a deal unless I know I can sell the deal. I'm not here to waste your time or my time. JVing, or what they call co-wholesaling, severely underrated. And last but not least, number 5 here. This is a new one, digital bandit signs. Last year, I wasn't even able to do this because AI wasn't ChatGPT didn't make it easy. But this has been a new revolutionary marketing channel. And you guys know on this channel, I'm the only person anymore that releases new marketing channels and new marketing lists. I am like an inventor. I don't know. I create new channels and lists because all I think about is wholesaling real estate all day. And this is an old thing we've done, but with AI, we're able to do it better than ever. But everyone knows bandit signs, right? Those we buy ugly houses signs you put in the ground, and we buy ugly houses, you get calls inbound, right? That's a lot of work. That's how I got my first 100K in wholesaling. Bandit signs are always dear in my heart, right? But you can digitally put bandit signs out on the internet. It's insane. You can make a ton of money doing it. And with AI can write or make, quote, 30 or 40 of these bandit signs in like 5 seconds, right? Like that's the powerful part here. Digital bandit signs, you can use AI and say, hey, create an ad on Craigslist letting people know that I'm looking to buy a couple more houses, me and my partner, in this area code in the next 14 days. You just go into it, right? And digital bandit signs work really stinking well. So for example, I just got off of a recording this morning, and I just basically did an entire AI video that we're gonna have the editors work on and release it. But like, let me just kind of share my screen really quick and show you kind of like an example in that video I did. Like what I did here was I showed a digital bandit sign, and this is actually an example in free wholesaling. This is a template in freewholesaling.com we have. And so if you go to freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course, I actually have, I think, 30 or 40 AI templates for digital bandit sign. It's insane. No, I think I have like 4 or 5. No, 4 or 5. There's like 40 or 50 AI templates. And use Bard AI, Google AI, which is Google's, but this is ChatGPT. Basically here, if you can see it, I just asked ChatGPT. Anyone can do this, right? Freewholesaling.com, we teach it. Make a Craigslist advertisement. Make a Craigslist ad. I mean, I wrote that wrong, but whatever. Advertising, me and my partner are looking to buy 2 more houses for cash this month, this area code, ASAP. Mention that we can close in a little as 14 days with no games, no closing costs, due, and a quick cash sale, right? And guess what I did? Created a title, create a description. I can just copy and paste this. Copy, paste, throw into Craigslist all day, every day, no problem at all. Now, one thing I added on here too, and this is the one thing with AI when you use digital bandit signs, your digital bandit sign, your AI, or it's only as good as you. And so if you give AI really bad prompts, it's going to spit out really bad answers. And so you have to get really creative with this. And so AI is a powerful tool. It's only as good as you. And so I was like, okay, this looks good. Like, how can I make it even better? How do I want to get more deals doing this, right? Guess what? Go here. Go right here. Look, add emojis to this. This is a new thing I've been telling people to do, and I just wanted to let everyone know on this ASAP, because, guys, I'm giving you the quickest info. I'm trying to give you the most up-to-date stuff that's working, and this stuff no one talks about, but add emojis to it. So do you see the difference between these two ads? The emojis are going to get way more look. And so the title, it's got the emojis actually will increase your rates of your ads, like of click rates, insane. So we use that here for ChatGPT for Craigslist ads. Same thing. You have to use emojis for your Facebook ones too. And so go here. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Look, quick close. How did AI know that this is a good one for quick close? No games. That's a great one. Cash, easy, right? No need of repairs, no realtor commissions, reliable, boom, boom, boom. And then you put your phone number in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? It's insane. AI is insane. You got to go to freewholesaling.com to learn how to do this the right way, though. But I'm telling you, it works so well. So digital bandit sign is another one. Use it for Facebook groups too. Rick's been doing it since Facebook was, even before Facebook was really a thing. Insane. He's using like 2005, 6, he was getting deals before Facebook was even invented on phishing forums. He's letting people know on the phishing forums in like Fort Lauderdale that like, hey, if you're looking to sell your house, I love fishing too, but if you're looking to sell it, let me know. And he did deals like that before any of the gurus, started teaching about this stuff. But like, guys, if you're broke right now, you want to get started in wholesaling, you want to get rich, you want to do it, you're going to have to work hard. I don't know what other way to say it. I know I taught you easy ways to get started in here, and these are definitely very easy ways for you to get started. These are very easy ways for you to actually start having some success. But what I need you to understand here is, yes, you can get good deals, but you're still going to have to work hard. You're still going to have to put your butt to work. You're still going to have to show up every single day. You're still going to have to go out here and outwork your competition, and you have to get better every single day, guys. We are fighting for our life here. We are fighting to get rich. We're fighting for our family. We're fighting for financial freedom. This is a fight. This is a war. This is a battle. You don't go into battle dilly-dallying like, oh, okay, I wonder what I should do. No, if you're in battle, you know the plans. You go and attack it. This is what you need to be doing right now. You are fighting for your family's financial future. I don't know what else should get you more jacked up to go out here and do it. You got to show up. You got to consistently know what you have to do, and show up every day, make a plan, and execute that plan. No great warrior, conqueror, whatever, has ever gone dilly-dallied, said, I don't know what battle plans. I'm just going to go, play it by ear. No. They make a plan, then they execute that plan and do it well. Every great man or woman I know in the history of the world has, to do something great, they've always made a plan. Always. Every single one. Okay? I think of all of them. They all made plans. And so you are not any different from these people. So create a schedule, create a plan, create a budget, and then execute it from there. No guru is going to tell you this. No guru even wants to let you know. You have to make a plan and then execute that plan, right? I think of Abraham Lincoln. He didn't win the Civil War from just dilly. He made plans and went after it, right? One person I love is I like Gandhi a lot. Gandhi made plans and he made great change. I love MLK Jr. He didn't go on his butt and say, oh, I want to make change. I'm just going to dilly. No, he made plans and executed, right? I love studying greats. Alexander the Great's a great one. His whole empire. He basically conquered a lot of the known world from making plans and then executing those plans, right? Great men and women in the world. The Revolutionary War is not won without plans. You have to create plans. And if you do not create a plan, you're planning to fail. And so you look at all these things and you understand how great things are done. You do it. You look at all the entrepreneurs. You look at, I don't want to name any keywords because apparently some keywords don't work on YouTube anymore. But like, you look at any great entrepreneur. One guy I like is Warren Buffett. You know, he always creates plans before he got rich because he created a plan. These people just don't like randomly show up and be like, oh, what am I going to do? They have plans and they execute on that plan. That's how businesses are run. That's how wars run. That's how battles run. And you are fighting for your financial freedom. Go there, go to freewholesaling.com to learn how to do it. That is my free real estate wholesaling course. So go there, freewholesaling.com, free course.